Welcome back to Opa Plays MechWarrior 5 modded career mode, in this case in the Russell Hague region where I'm still hanging about. Last time I lost all of my drivers for both the in-game play and my own voice. We were playing over here in the Scalar Luzerne area. We jumped down to, I forget which one of the ones over here, picked up a demolition mission and a raid mission, the end of which I had 10 point some odd million C-bills. So rather than stay in the area and go to one of these two industrial hubs, we came over here to Herndon, where I'm at still, and managed to pick up a wonderful Orion V. And I patched it up. Explain why I was getting the Orion V as a multi-role mech as opposed to some of the others that were on the mech market that included a Black Knight, which is an energy mode, nothing but energy weapons. Catapult C1, which is a support mech with long-range missiles. The Grasshopper, another fine 70-ton mech. Any of these were within my budget, but they weren't quite what I was looking for. Quick Draw is a good mech at 60. I might come back for that once I pick up 7.8. I'm down to 2.5 after I made my repairs and changes to the mech. And just to show you what those were again, well, I can't because I'm gonna be in repair for 56 days. And what that means is I'm gonna still be using these guys for at least one more mission, I think. Let's take a look around and see what's going on. I might just advance the clock, take some training, I'm not sure. Speaking of training.
Burnout here.
108 days is the smallest for him.
You have made the right choice, Commander. You wouldn't want me as an adversary.
108.
Great to be on board, Commander. Let's fill some body bags.
Looks like 108 is it.
This is Gator.
And there's a 54. Let's shoot the load and go ahead and get everybody more training.
You have made the right choice, Commander. You wouldn't want me as an adversary.
Burnout here.
Missile by 5, not a bad one.
Skills are meant to impress, sir.
I'm on it.
And what the heck.
The company, Commander. Let's kick some ass. Gator here.
And that's a $500,000.
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
And money well spent.
Gator here.
Now that we have some time, let's go see what else is available here at this industrial hub. Madam Morris has a hero mech. That was the skull-shaped icon. I think I've already described why hero mechs are important and what value they bring to the game, besides eating up unused C-bills. This is the Warhammer Black Widow. It is Natasha Krinsky's personal mech throughout much of the lore of the Inner Sphere and quite a bit of the books. Comes with an XL engine and a hefty price tag of 17.8 million C-bills. I got a tenth of that saved away. Crab SLs are nice 50-tonners. They also come with XL engines, double heat sinks. An XL engine is half the weight, roughly, of the normal engine for that class. A lot of good stuff out here on the edge. And the Battlemaster 1P for 12 million. That's a hunk of machinery there. if you like laser boats or energy boats. So lots of good stuff out and about. My sea bills are falling rapidly. I think we're going to jump back up here to this one. And we'll sit and wait it there. I'm kind of liking this because it's got a cantina and a choice of 3 different missions I can run. So we'll go here. 27 days. My ears are telling me I'm still going to have to monkey around with the sound just a little bit. A little high on the background. Cantina missions are missions where you go out and you do certain quests, find things, kill things, pick things up, and if you do, you get rewards. And part of that rewards is job histories. Give me 1 second, and I'll show you this. Kill 3 fire starters. All of those things I just did, other than the picking up that one treasure, were going to happen one way or the other. You're always going to kill something in this game. So that said, under operations, you have achievements. That's what the cantina missions do, and you get certain things for it, like Mech Hunter, the 2 I picked up. By the time you're done, all the way up to level 10, you're doing heat capacity, an extra 10%, cooldown times, etc. So there's a lot of different upgrades you can get based on what you fulfilled. The treasure hunter ends in another 2.5% of weapon heat. One of my favorite ones is war dogs. This is killing VTOLs, tanks, etc. Once again, you're going to do it anyway. At the end, you get a 15% top speed boost to your mechs, the mechs you apply this upgrade to. So we'll be talking about that throughout this entire play. Let's see what's available here. I'll go back to the home, the SAR map briefly. You can see over here that it says contracts here may discover police body armor. That's one of the pickups I just did. I've also got 60 more days. So we're not really counting time here. Normally I do try to keep the time to a minimum, but here we're not. So let's run them through. Oop. This is just as well. Once I finished doing the Orion build, there was one thing I wanted to change. It's a big thing, so I'm going to switch out this SRM6 and put in an SRM4. No, I'll do a double. Tier 2. It saves me a ton. It actually uses less ammo, so I'm still good on the ammo. And what I'm going to do instead is put in the single heat sink. That gets my heat down to 1.5 heat sinking and 4.28. So I took a quarter point off and added a point to it. I don't know if we're going to see that much of a difference, but I hope we see some. Because that's still hot. And added 4 days. Or 8 days because we're in a system that is not an industrial hub. And then I can go back to the home. Finish up the rest of those days. As well as that change I just made. 45 update. Here we go. That's probably the last training I'm going to be doing for a while. I've spent enough money on it. I have reaped the results. I have pilots that are way in excess of what would normally be. Commander at 15 shows you that. So I've got a whole barracks full of pilots that are extremely capable of doing what I need done, which is kill the enemy, stay out of their fire lane, and make me some money. So Looking over here, I do not see any of these missions they would normally be saying if the police body armor was to be found there. So now it's my pick. And these are 200-ton limits, which are upscale from where I was. I will have to take the Orion on this. What a shame. A lot of people recognize the ornament on the Orion. It's basically an upscale, larger sized Centurion. And if you really want to argue it that way, the Atlas is an upscaled Orion. Gonna have some weather, which will add to the money. 2.5 million C-bills. And we'll be back in the money again.
Bad news, Commander. Extreme weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
I'm going to pause the recording, go down and set the volume on